Thought I'd tell you a little bit about this morning about how I came to work for TMC Transportation. I had surrendered my CDL. See, I had driven before for another large company. Worked for them a couple of years. Another good company. But things were happening in my personal life. So I figured I'd get out. I was driving and started a couple businesses. Did very well on those businesses. But as many of you know, one business is stress. I tried to run 3. So I had surrendered my CDL, but decided after a couple years I'd go back. Life was a bunch easier driving a truck. So went back to school knowing I didn't want to be a flatbedder or a tanker driver. Those things for sure I know I don't want to do. Sitting in class for the second time around, excuse me, listening to all the recruiters talk about all, well, rather lie about the truck driving business in general. And this gentleman gets up, has a little briefcase with him, opens it up. About 30 students in the class. Turns around and asks, "Hey, how many of you are thinking about becoming flatbed drivers?" Yeah, well, I guess about half the class raised their hand. That man slammed his briefcase shut. Why would you want to do that? And then he proceeded to tell us what flatbedding was all about. You were out there folding and rolling frozen tarps, straps, rain. Your securement, more thought goes into it. Anyways, he opens up his briefcase again. I'll call him Dan because it's 15 years ago, almost 15 years ago, and I don't remember. He said, "My name's Dan. I represent TMC Transportation. We are a 100% flatbed company." Well, now that I've told you what sucks about flatbedding, let me tell you why I think TMC Transportation is the best flatbed company out there. Then he proceeded to go on and tell us some really good things about TMC Transportation that impressed me. And he was honest. And that anyways, really caught my ear. So, at the end, probably about 3 drivers signed up for TMC Transportation. Of those 3, they only hired 1, me, the Rolling Hobo. So, and that told me, and a previous driver, that told me they don't need that many drivers. Almost 2,000 trucks at the time. the only way you keep people in the seats is to treat them properly. So, like I said, I only hired one, me. I've never really looked back. Anyways, a little bit of useless information for you there. Appreciate you listening. Well, this morning we are on this sock knees. I think they got about 80 miles on them. Cavanas or something like that. Yeah, I'll let you know later. Well, and discouragement continues. I had the Osmos set up for a custom function that I had saved. Got to running here, doing a few quick switches, and now the custom setting's gone. Yeah, man. It's not the end of the world. So, yeah, we'll keep rolling. So, about almost 2/3, probably a little bit more, to the finish line. But thought I'd give you a little safety tip. I run with a waist belt, runner's belt, and inside there, the safety item. Also in there, I keep an expired driver's license with my driver's license number cut out, and on the back it gives some information about who to call in case of injury. Anyways, so interesting fact that hasn't made it in my previous Fargo videos, contents, whatever, is the fact that if you're dancing at a party, you are not allowed to wear a hat. Stranger than that is even if you're at a party where there's dancing, you're not allowed to wear a hat. Here we are once again, back to the back at the Flying J here with our summary. Beautiful run again. Wonderful weather. About 72, 73. I think I got it right this time. Started to run at around 5 o'clock. I have no idea what time it is now because, like I say, run times and whatnot, it doesn't matter to me. I'm just out here having fun. Getting to see what I don't get to see when I'm sitting in the cab of that truck. Sidewalks and trails that I was on again today, Fargo, I can't say this enough, y'all did it right. Well-maintained sidewalks. A couple of times I did see some markings for a 10K and a 5K, so I'm glad to see that Fargo's keeping it healthy and having events and getting use out of these sidewalks and trails. Anyways, we're gonna do our cool down stretches. We're gonna take a shower. So once again, I know you can't see it on film, but I'm dripping sweat. So we're gonna go outside and take a shower, grab a cup of coffee, release the brakes, then we're gonna get rolling.